we come into this life, we crawl, we stand up tall, we grow to explore this world with our physicality. It is in our nature to respond to music, to sound, to each other. And so there is this deep urge to express the world, to relate to the world through this way. Using motion tracking technology, our aim is to capture this impulse for movement and create a language of sculptures using this data. This gives us a way in to explore new possibilities in the field of art.
This kind of challenge to say, okay, we can bring intuition, we can bring naturalness, we can bring impulses and still collaborate with technology, with data capture, with recording, with all of this. It was a very, for me, it was a very both challenging and inspiring situation and process.
For me, it was very interesting as the co-creator in this situation to listen to those kind of cues that you were, those creative limitations, those borders that you were challenged with and facing, and then kind of it was interesting for me to then say, oh, let's look at that more. Like let's pronounce that this collision of nature and technology in a way and see what it gives rise to.
You know, which basically deals with the weight of my body, you know. Then it's just the weight and limbs and directions, and then all of a sudden some direction makes me step on a foot in a certain way that reminds me my childhood. My childhood reminds me how much I liked, you know, animation and dragons as a kid, and you know, when that takes into something, you know, which can lead again to a jump.
And when being an observer, there were points when my perception was going very into mechanics, and I was following the lines of your body, you know. And there were moments when I was completely, I couldn't even see your body really. I was seeing something completely in the far corner of my imagination, you know. And it's this interesting, literal and abstract take that the observer also is honoured to witness, in a sense, you know.
What was your interest in inviting me to be the mover, to be the body of this long process? You know, like
when you move, I feel, and for me, that's the most important thing in art, in a sense, that you feel it and in choice, really. So, investigating more into that, I see that there are many points of tension or relationships that we are both curious about investigating, like nature, technology, effort, effortlessness, technicality, meaning. But I feel it.
And so the next phase for this project will be to take this movement data that we have collected and begin transforming this into three-dimensional forms. This will form the basis for our sculptures. Stay tuned.